Hey there, learner. Hey! Today I'm here in Agudos, São Paulo, right next to Bauru, to inaugurate this store. Here, Açucena da Serra, which is an agricultural store where you will find not only pet products, but also, of course, agricultural products, gardening supplies, and fishing gear. I'm here to show you a bit of it and talk a little about the layout, about how we set up this layout. Come with me. Açucena da Serra, here is a small town. It has 37,000, 38,000 inhabitants. So, it is a city that, in fact, has a very strong agricultural DNA. We need an agricultural aspect for the audience. Ricardo, what's the naming difference? When is it an agricultural house, Agropet, pet shop, or other? There isn't a clear rule. And another thing that a lot of people ask me is, Ricardo, regarding the naming, when is it an agricultural house? When is it an Agropet? When is it a pet shop? Or when is it something else? Guys, there is no clear rule regarding this. However, since it's part of the city's culture to refer to agricultural stores, when talking about shops that sell both pet and agricultural products, we prefer to follow the tradition here and call this an agricultural house. In practice, it's an Agropet for both pet and agricultural supplies. Come with me. Store entrance. This store here has a total space of about 100 square meters. More or less, we reduced it a bit, so the store is about 70 square meters. Because we need to have space for an office, a break room, and a veterinary consultation room. So the store itself has a sales area of 70 square meters. Keep going. In the warm corridor, we can already see that it has the accessory section. So we place the beds on one side, and we put clothes, leashes, and toys on the other. And always working on the ceiling from the shelves, so we can create an additional display and something interesting. There are beds, and we always put a little toy here, right? On the other side, the same thing, beds with little toys. So, this is the warm corridor, the main corridor of the store, and it ends right there. Oh, at a focal point, which is a stylized tree, where we place the treats and biscuits and things like that. And it's a stylized tree here, which is a focal point that catches the attention of the store. There's a vibe going on here, right? For those who arrive, let's move on to the next one, which is the corridor here for the feeders. Let's take advantage of it here. Oh, Rolando, the little beer. For the opening is important too. There. Oh. All right, everyone, moving on. This corridor is also an important one, a corridor that brings in a lot of profit, and the corridor where we have the feeders. We set it up in a way to make it really interesting. And also here, there's the hygiene and cosmetics section. So we have both things here. And then we arrive here at the world, which is the world of cats. In the world of cats, we will have the cat food section. There will be scratching posts, feeders, kibble, pouches, and the like. So most of the cat stuff is here, in these two sections here, including an extra point. So here, cat lovers will find almost everything they need. And here, in the back, we have the gardening section, and also the section for other pets, other animals. So starting with gardening here, we made a purchase. It's quite diverse, where we have both flowers, we have succulents, we have carnivorous plants, we have peppers, and a whole bunch of other things. So it's a plant. There are quite a few plants. I really like plants. Camila, who is one of the owners, also really likes plants. So you can see that it warms up. It makes the store cozier when we decorate the store with plants. And all the plants here, even though they are ornamental, like for example these larger pothos that were made to decorate the store, are also for sale. So everything is for sale. Over there is decoration, but the customer can also buy it. This whole section has a lot of plants just for that. From here, we're going to the fishing section, and there's a little bit here due to space constraints. Besides fishing, there's a little bit of grooming. Here, there are a few seeds. It's a little mixed up because we had to make some adjustments here since the store is wider than it is long. So, whenever the store is wider than it is long, we have to make some adjustments. So, a little fishing section here for everything you need from clothing and the whole section. Here, there are even the fishing rods over there. So, this is an area that has a lot of profitability, and they are going to dive deeper into that. Cool. The store is quite full. There are a lot of people shopping Look, just here. In this other aisle to the left side of the store, we have the section for puppy pads. There's a variety of puppy pads here. And on the other side, this is where the packaged pet food starts, from the Super Premio Natural Pet Foods. And he's creating a layout here. It's important to note the following. One thing I always say is that the end caps of the aisles need to stay for a maximum of 15 days. And you have to change it so it doesn't become just a decoration. However, due to space constraints, we ended up using this as a natural point. So this here is not a Premier end cap. It's a natural Premier point. The Premier starts being displayed here and ends at the end cap. Follow me here. On this other side here, the packaged pet foods continue. Here we also have, look, the section for little pouches on top, and we get here. There are 4 action pallet racks on the balcony. So here starts the Supernatural Prize and the Therapeutic. Go ahead. We're following several promotions here, right? Whoever buys the natural formula gets here. The feeder, whoever wins, whoever buys Origins gets a bucket and so on. Oh, important signage, folks. So products that are on promotion are marked like this. Like this. Everything is very simple. An A4 paper print, you take it here. Special dogon R$19,90 to R$99,90. It's all good. You signal where you want to grab your customer's attention. On top, we also took the opportunity to place the transport boxes, making use of space, and it continues here with the pet food. The transport boxes, making use of space, and it continues here with the pet food. From here, cat food too. We placed it right back here, folks. It's going in bulk, but it didn't arrive in time. The dispensers are right there. It's this little face. In bulk, the dispensers will be ready to sell. Next week, the dispensers will be here ready to be sold too. So, let's go to the pharmacy here. To help you understand a little bit, also, the pharmacy follows the bakery counter concept, where you also have a lot of impulse buying. So there are a lot of snacks being placed here. Come here with me. Look, just a bunch of snacks displayed here at the bakery counter. And there, in the back, is the pharmacy, which we also didn't have time to organize in a more structured way, because there are 2 more shelves to go there. So they weren't put in place because the air conditioning is leaking water on the wall. Then, to avoid any risk of it falling, we preferred to just leave this shelf here. But overall, everything is going according to plan for the opening. There's always something, some setback, and it's normal, it's natural. The important thing is to improvise and not skip the opening. All right, I hope you liked this video. If you liked it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment here if you like this store, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks.